Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Chosen One with two guns, repping that EmZ Bitch TV. First thing first, make sure you smash that sub button, like, share, comment, all the above, all that good stuff. Now check it, check it, check it. Today we got El Chapo's son, Ovidio Guzman Lopez. I might be messing up the first name, so I'm just gonna go with Guzman Lopez. So El Chapo's son, Guzman Lopez, right, was arrested back in the beginning, around the beginning of October, right? He was arrested, right? And one of the main officers that arrested El Chapo's son, this guy is like big. He's big, big. He's like the top of the top of whatever military that they got in that part of Mexico. He got assassinated the other day. Matter of fact, this happened Wednesday. Two guys pulled up. I think he was going to work or something. They was following him. There's a video out there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the video up after this because it doesn't show too much, so it's not that gruesome. So I could be able to put it because the way it happened from the angle, you can't see like a lot of the what can I say? A lot of the stuff that basically I'll make get in trouble for on YouTube. So yeah, but you still get to see like the guys getting out the car or whatever, and they go towards the white car which the officer is in, and they let go 150 shots. They said the whole thing took 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Two guys come out of a red Jeep and they fire 150 shots inside of a car with where the police officer was in, and he was by himself. Mind you, no vest, no of course the car wasn't armored, there wasn't no bulletproof vehicle or nothing. You feel me? So it goes to show people like when you go after a kingpin family, right? When you go after a kingpin family, you got to be very, very careful because first of all, a lot of people get bought over the kingpin money. You know what I mean? Money is power. So I'm about to read to y'all what I got over here. This what I'm about to read to y'all is crazy. This is something out of a movie. You feel me? What's good, family? Vic, what's good? Divine Medusa, what up? All right, y'all ready? This going to take like a good 45 minutes. I got the whole thing right here in front of me. All right. The Mexican police officer involved in the arrest of the son, reputed drug lord El Chapo Guzman, has been assassinated in a parking lot. Closed circuit television cameras captured the horrifying moment on Wednesday morning when at least two armed men with semi automatic rifles climbed out of a red car, and opened fire at a white Nissan four-door sedan. The ambush took less than 30 seconds as the gunman fired at least 150 bullets inside the white vehicle. Smash that like button, y'all. The red car had followed the white car into a parking lot of a shopping center in Culiacan, Mexico, the capital of Sinaloa state. Sinaloa is the capital of Mexico, for those who don't know. So Sinaloa cartel is basically the biggest cartel in Mexico, and that's the cartel that El Chapo basically, it runs. Well, he don't run no more because he locked up. But guess who's running and that he's locked up? Guess his kids, of course. You know, it's like back in the day when the king get killed. Who becomes king? The one under the king, which most likely is the son. You feel me? All right, where we at? There we at. And what I'm looking at right here, I got the picture of the guy slumped over in the car. I can't even show y'all this. This junk look crazy. The guy is slumped over. I'm looking at glass, shed. I'm talking about this. Damn, this junk look ugly. I'm talking about it's crazy. I can't even say what I'm looking at right now, really. But like I said, I got the video, so the video's coming after this. Where I left off at. Okay. The victim was a high-level officer with Sinaloa State Preventive Police. Local media reports indicate that the officer was involved in the October 17th arrest of Guzman Lopez, the son of Sinaloa cartel boss El Chapo Guzman. Mexican security forces had Guzman Lopez outside a house on his knees against a wall before they were forced to back off and let him go as his cartel's gunmen shot up the Culiacan. Alright, basically, right, when they had him, the cartel went bananas. They basically started a war on the whole town, which is the state of Mexico. They started murking mad people. They was murking random people, but for the most, they was going for anybody that was in the military. If they knew that you was an officer, a CO, security, anything that had to do with the military, you was getting killed that day. That day was like Armageddon in that town. You feel me? Watch, yeah, I'm about to get in it right here. Hold up. Well, I left off that. Mexican security forces. Oh, my bad. I read that already. Defense Secretary Luis Sandoval last week showed a video and presented a timeline of the failed operation to arrest Guzman Lopez, an incident that embarrassed the administration of President Andres Manuel Lopez. The video shot by soldiers shows Guzman exit the house with his hands up. Yeah, I'm looking at the video right now. Yeah, he comes out the crib because they surrounded the crib, so he comes out with his hands up. And you see, damn, of course he had mad people with him. But what I'm looking at most of the cops, they all got their face covered. You feel me? I don't know. I guess this guy thought that since he was a high level, you know what I mean, military guy, he thought that maybe he was good. You feel me? Nah, they got him and they got him bad. See, in that type of situation, when you go after somebody like that, you're supposed to hide your identity the whole time. You're supposed to, because they go after your family. You feel me? If they can't get you, they go after your family. So a lot of them, they just cover their body. Their name not supposed to come up on no paperwork, no nothing. You feel me? Because then their family is in danger. Alright, where I left off at. Alright, here we go. Soldiers, right? Soldiers order him to call off the attacks around the city as gunfire is heard in the background. Damn. Guzman called his brother. Damn, these names are crazy. I'm just going to say Guzman Salazar. Guzman Salazar on his cell phone and told him to stop the chaos. Yep, and I'm looking at them getting him out the crib with his hands up. Then they show pictures of when he was arrested. But check it, he got let go. Watch. Okay. Archivaldo, which is Guzman's brother, refused and shouted threats against the soldiers and their family. The attacks continued, and 8 minutes later, the first wounded soldier was reported. Archivaldo Guzman surely knew at that point that the cartel had the upper hand. 13 people were killed in gun battles around the city. Officials in Mexico City ultimately ordered security forces to withdraw 4 hours after the operation began to avoid more bloodshed. Mexico's public safety security, Alfonso, said that the aborted operation to arrest Guzman Lopez was a hasty action that deserves criticism, but the details revealed that the arrest had been in the works for more than a week. The government's timeline of events showed that the U.S. government requested Guzman Lopez's arrest for extradition on September 13th, and on October 9th, a special Mexican Army anti-drug unit traveled from Mexico City to Culiacan to prepare. So basically, America wants him. So you already know they not trying to. You know what happens once he gets to America. Ain't none of that escaping. That's why they going so hard, because they know if he makes it to America, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. He gonna be right by his dad. it's over for him if he makes it to America. So they gotta try their best to make sure this guy do not get captured by like any means necessary. Authorities were still in the process of obtaining a search warrant when the operation began on October 17th outside a large home where Guzman Lopez had been located. October 17th was the day all that happened. That's the day that Armageddon happened. Yo, what I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at his peoples, right? Guzman peoples, they was riding around with rocket launchers. I could show y'all this real quick. Look at this rocket launcher. Look what they riding around with. Look at that junk. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine? Anything rolling around with some junk like that, bro. That junk will bring a whole building down, bro. These guys are wilding, bro. I'm telling you, yo. People in America don't know how good they really got it, bro. We got it good over here in America, bro. Look how they roll in Mexico. Look at that. We over here, the most we got is what, an AK-47. These guys got rocket launchers, bro. Oh man. Anyway, where was I at? As they moved on the house, gunmen began attacking those involved in the operation. Sandoval said that once lawmen came under attack, the search warrant was no longer needed. Yeah, because once officers started getting shot at, there's no reason for a search warrant. That's enough right there to go in, right? You don't need a search warrant no more. You know? Hit that like button, y'all. What seemed clear was that once the operation started, government forces were quickly outmaneuvered by the Sinaloa cartel. Damn, they were just too strong, bro. The gang was too strong for the military. They was just too much. It was too much for them. They couldn't handle it. It was too much happening at once. This guy sent out all his goons all around the state, the town, just randomly murking people, but mostly the military. Can you imagine that day? That day, you at the crib and you hearing explosions, all this crazy stuff, and you're like, damn, you feel me? A big bullet might come right through the window and catch you, and you ain't got nothing to do with it. That's crazy. Military planners had 4 additional teams forming an outer security ring for the operation, but the cartel's gunmen cut off the routes for 3 of them. Damn, look at that. Preventing additional support from arriving. Damn, bro, you see what I'm saying? It's just like a movie. They had 4 routes, right? The military, right, coming in because they needed that backup because these guys were going ham over there. They had 4 routes open. The gang was like, nah. So they went and shut down 3 of them. So that's 3 routes that they can't get more backup to come help. So they locked down that whole town and said, ain't nothing coming in here. And if you come in here, you gonna get it. They gotta make a movie out of this. They got to. They gotta make a movie or a Netflix series just off of this alone. This should be in the next Narcos. For real. This should be on the next Narcos. This whole October 17th, that day alone is enough stuff happened on that day to make a whole season of Narcos on that one day from what I'm looking at right here. And what I'm looking at, bro, I'm looking at guys, right? Look at this one dude right here. This guy's on the truck with this big ass gun. I don't even know what kind of gun that is. Look at that. Look at that, bro. That's how they were rolling out there. Look. That's how they roll. Look how they roll, bro. That's how they moving out there. Look at that. Look at that big ass gun, bro. Can you imagine what that gun can you imagine what one shot would do? Bro, that's one of them type of guns, right? That if you get hit anywhere in your body, that junk taking off the limb easily. That's one of them type of guns, right? That if you get shot in the kneecap, your whole leg is gone, right? If you get shot, like, let's say right here in the shoulder, right here, this part, right? The chances is your whole arm is gonna detach. That's how hard it's gonna hit you. It's gonna be like boom. And if it don't detach, it's still gonna have part of your arm hanging, which is still just as bad anyway. Meanwhile, the cartel sent convoys. They sent convoys of gunmen to several military installations around the city to attack soldiers and their families. Hit that like button, y'all. We getting deep. You hear me? We getting deep. At one military housing block, a sergeant ushered children who were playing outside to safety, but he was taken hostage. Mind you, on top of them going around murking people, murking the military, they were taking people also hostage. You feel me? So that's more leverage. Like, look, we got this many people. You gotta let, you know what I'm saying, my brother go, or you already know what's gonna happen to these people. You see what's happening outside. In all, 2 officers and 9 soldiers were taken hostage by the cartel, according to Sandoval. The bulk of them were providing security for 2 fuel tanker convoys at a toll plaza on the outskirts of the city. Okay. Sandoval said soldiers estimated that 150 gunmen and 30 vehicles arrived. Damn. Once Guzman Lopez was released, all the military personnel were let go, and the team that had captured Guzman Lopez left. They had to let him go, man. They had to. It was too much. It was unclear was no what it was unclear was who was negotiating in cartel during the confrontation. Who you think? Who you think took the bag? Who you think? It had to be either the governor, the president. I don't know how it works in Mexico, but somebody took that bag. Yeah, somebody took that bag. Trust me. Sandoval said the leader of the team with Guzman Lopez were offered $3 million to let him go, but refused and was then told the cartel will kill him and his family. Damn. So basically, the leader of the team was offered $3 million. He said, "Nah, I ain't doing that." All right, then we go get your family. Then he was like, "Nah, we can't do that." All right, then that's your family, bro. You feel me? Money ain't nothing. But your family is everything, bro. You feel me? Then right here, this is basically over, y'all. Right here, what I'm looking at right now is the timeline of what happened on October 17th. It says here, timeline of October 17th, battle in Culiacan that stops the arrest of El Chapo's son, Ovidio Guzman Lopez. I'm just gonna read it real quick because it's just like 7, 8 of them. At 2 p.m., Mexican military confirmed the presence of Guzman Lopez at a home in Tres Rios, an upscale neighborhood in Culiacan. At 2:30, a team of soldiers surrounded the home where Guzman Lopez and his family members are staying. At 2:50, soldiers are met with gunfire originating from the home and armed Sinaloa cartel members in the vicinity. 3:15, El Chapo's son steps out through a door in the compound with his hands raised and is raised and his hands himself over to the soldiers. At 3:17, a soldier tells Guzman Lopez to call his brother Ivan Archivaldo Guzman and stop the attacks by the cartel members. At 3:25, reports surface of the first wounded military serviceman. At 3:45, President Andres learns of the operation for the first time during a meeting with his security cabinet. At 3:47, there are reports of armed men loyal to the Sinaloa cartel patrolling Culiacan with machine guns, just patrolling it. Damn. At 3:50, cartel members arrive in a convoy of trucks and surround the military operation bases in nearby towns of Costa Rica, El Fuerte, and Calzola. Now, at 5:04, the cartel unleashes an attack on the military bases while other members burn vehicles in the streets and inmates break out of prison in an attempt to stop the arrest. God, bro. And I got 2 more here. At 6:49, the security cabinet orders soldiers to stand down and release Guzman. That's it. It was over, bro. At 6:49, he said, "That's it, bro. We gotta stop this, bro." At 7:17, Sinaloa cartel members released one official and 4 soldiers that they had captured. Damn, bro. And he been out ever since. He been out ever since, y'all. That junk should be on Narcos. Word is born. That should be on Narcos. The images that I'm looking at right now from what happened that day, the bodies on the floor. I'm looking at cars on that were burnt on fire. The dude walking around with the rocket launcher, a pickup truck on fire. Damn, bro, this is crazy. This is crazy. A 150 shot. I'm looking at the car right now. This is the car right here. You see that white car? That's it. You see all them yellow things on the floor? That's what each one of those, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think each one of those yellow thing, it's like, I think that represents, I think, like each shell or something. I don't know. But 150, so that means there should be 150 of those on the floor, right? Damn, they're going crazy. Yeah, but like I said, I'm putting the video up because the video it's not gruesome. You feel me? I'm not breaking no YouTube rules or nothing. There's nothing gruesome in there. You're gonna see the white vehicle pull up. Then you're gonna see the red car pull up next to the white vehicle, right? Before the guy even thinks, I think before the guy even take his seatbelt off, the 2 guys come out the red car with a machine gun, and you don't see nothing though, but you know something is happening. You know what I'm saying? You see like smoke from the guns and stuff. You see smoke. Like it looked like shattered glass flying in the air. Mind you, they had 2 machine guns that's going in through a vehicle. So there's glass pipe, pow, 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 all over. And then, yeah, like about 30 seconds, then you see the 2 guys run back to the red car, reverse, and dip out. I don't know. I don't know if did I read that they got bagged. I don't know. I don't know if I got. I don't know if I got to that part. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Cause I just read mad stuff. I don't even know if those guys got bagged, but I doubt it. I doubt it because that was like too quick. They did that in 30 seconds. That was like, I could just imagine how much they got paid for that. They got paid a pretty penny to do that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it take guts to do that. To go after a high military type of dude like him. He was on top, like he was the top, like the like what is that called when we got out here, like a sergeant, a chief or something. He was, you know what I mean? He was one of those. He was like the top dude out there. Like he gave orders out. You feel me? Like he was one of those. Like like Merck and him was like sending the one and only message out there. Like do not play with them. You feel me? Or that's gonna happen. Lieutenant, thank you, Maylene, thank you. What's good, family? Divine Entertainment, what's good? Click Clack, what's good? Medusa, Expert Genius, what's good? Vic, you already. The cartel don't play, Vic said. Click Clack, they have more money and more killers than the government. Fendi, Fendi fact. Yo, damn, from what I read, it looked like they were powerless against them, yo. It looked like they were just straight powerless, like, like there was nothing they could have done. Like they gonna need America's help. You know that, right? America's gonna have to go over there. Trump is gonna have to sign something, and Trump gonna have to send a special team of dudes to go get Guzman. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to because Mexico are not going to be able to get him. I mean, they can. They got because they ended up getting Guzman a few times. The El Chapo, even though he escaped mad times until America came and took him. But I guess it depends too. It depends. Like you got to have somebody that's smart, that knows what he's doing, and somehow just traps him or something. I don't know. But if they capture him again, right? Y'all already know what's gonna happen. They gonna cause havoc again on that town. So this is this is this is pretty crazy. This is very crazy. Crazy world, bro. For real, click clack. The cartel has strength, Mei Ling said. Damn. Yo, did you see that guy with the rocket launcher? That's how they was riding. That's how they were riding. Let me see if I see anything else that I probably missed or something. Matter of fact, let me check out this other thing right here. Look what Fox 5 said. Fox 5 said Mexican cop involved in botched operation against El Chapo's son gunned down in a hail of 145 bullets. They had to let him go, man. Let me see if I see anything here. The 30-year-old officer, he was 30 years old, 30. His name was Eduardo. Yeah, released captured and then released Guzman. So when they captured Ovidio, well, Guzman, when they captured Guzman, that was 3 weeks ago, and they got this guy on Wednesday. So maybe he was hiding out the whole time. They probably ain't know where he was at, or maybe they didn't know who he was. Maybe somebody said something. I think somebody said something like, "Yo, this is the guy that you know what I mean arrested the kingpin son right here." You feel me? It's looking like somebody said something because this happened 3 weeks ago, right? Wouldn't you would have thought that this would have happened to this guy like within 48 hours? 3 weeks later, somebody said something, bro, and that's messed up. Somebody was like, "Yo," somebody said him. I'm telling you, somebody mentioned this guy. Somebody mentioned him, and they went and got him. They set him up. He probably got set up and everything. You know, he probably was supposed to meet somebody over there, and the whole thing was a whole setup. Vic said the cartel got eyes all over. Yeah, because of the money. It's the money. The money is power, like it always has been. Money is the power, bro. These guys will make a phone call, right? Yo, I got $1 million. Whoever tells me this for some information, $1 million to them is nothing. To somebody that doesn't have nothing, $1 million, you don't hit the lottery. You feel me? And that's how they be getting their information with the money. The money and then the violence. But most of the time, it really be the money, though. Most of the time, it really be the money. You know, some people will do almost anything. On October 17th, 2019, frame grab from video provided by the Mexican government shows Ovidio Guzman Lopez at the moment of his detention in Culiacan, Mexico. Damn, bro. 30 seconds, 150, 55, whatever. 150, 155. A burning bus set alight by cartel gunmen to block a road. Look, look. Look what they did. This is what they did just to block a road. Look at that. Look how they play over there. Look at that. Look at that. That's how they play. To block a road, bruh. For real, bro. You put a they moved a whole bus in the middle of the road and then set it on fire. So all of those for so the backup that was trying to come in was going to be harder for them to come in. Cause now think about it. When they pull up to that bus, right? What's going to happen? They're going to have to stop, right? If I was them, I'll ram that junk. I'd be like, look, bro, we ain't stopping, bro. We gonna get 10 cars, 10 of the strongest truck, and we gonna ram that junk. We gonna ram that junk right through it. And man, listen. But you know, people be scary, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Can you imagine, like your family at risk? You know what I mean? Because you gotta think, man. It's different when your family's a hostage. You feel me? When your family's hostage and stuff like that. Sometimes you gotta do other things, bro. You feel me? You gotta think. You think that guy is gonna risk his whole family, right? Just to keep this dude, just to hold him down. He gonna risk his whole family for holding him down. Like he gonna get like a bonus or something. Like, you know what I mean? All he gonna get is trouble after that. You feel me? You don't play with the cartel, bro. Everybody knows that, bro. You know, when the police go after the cartels, they go with their whole body covered, bro. You can't even tell if the guy's white or tan like me. You can't even tell. They go with everything covered, their eyes, their lips, because even with their lip, if it slips out, you could tell what color their skin is. They go covered from head to toe. So how did they know about the high top military dude that got murked on Wednesday? How did they know about him? Somebody said something, you know? Mac Bully was good, bully. Bully bitch. Radberry Kush on deck, Maylene. I wish I had some. I ain't got nothing, man. Nothing. Nothing. Yo, this should be on Narcos. This should be on Narcos, and they should let me play one of the guys in there. They should give me a role for giving them the idea to put this in Narcos, yo. Let me get a role. Let me be one of the plugs or something. You feel me? Let me be Guzman right hand man or something. Let me get a role in that Narcos, man. Holla at your boy. And I'm Hispanic too. I could play a good role. Man, listen. I could play a mean role, especially something like that. Man, listen. That's gonna be like a walk in the park. I'm just looking now to see if I see anything different from other, reports and stuff like that. If I see anything different from what I read earlier. But nah, yeah, it's pretty much how it went down, man. October 17th was like Armageddon in the town of what is the name of it again? Culiacan, Mexico, the capital. That day was Armageddon. That's like that's like a that's like history. I think that's gonna go down in history. What happened that day? Like they're gonna be teaching their kids about that like in the future. Like yo, on the day of October 17, 2019, this what happened in this town of Mexico where the drug lord's son had gotten arrested and the cartel came back for retaliation and took people for hostage, and then they murked people, then they burnt down buses and vehicles, you know? Medusa, I could see you in a role like that. Vic EmZ, you could be El Chapo the kingpin. Now I can't play him because I don't look nothing like him. I don't resemble this guy not one bit. First of all, he light skinned. He got short hair. You know, like I said, the only thing I could probably be able to play is like I could be like the his right hand man or something. You feel me? I could in the role I'll have a role like I'm the dude that he sends out to do whatever the hell he wants because he gotta have his right hand man. Trust me, he got somebody else that's right below him that handles the handle. You know, this is him right here. This is Guzman Lopez, El Chapo's son. The dude that caused havoc because of him caused havoc. That's him right there. Look. I don't resemble that dude now one bit. Smash that like button for those came in. And he got a grin on his face. Like the whole time he's locked up, I'm noticing he got a grin. Like he's like, of course he not worried about nothing because he good. I want to see him smile like that if he was in America. I bet you he wouldn't be smiling. I bet you he would not be smiling if he was here in America. I can almost guarantee you that. I can almost guarantee you. That America would have came and locked him up. He would have been really shook. Yeah, he wasn't shook there. He wasn't. He wasn't shook. That was like nothing to him that was like some detention type like oh I knew I'm about to be let go. You know what I mean? Like you could tell by his look that he knew in the back of his head that he knew that he was gonna be let go or that he was gonna escape, but he knew that he wasn't gonna do time. You could tell he got the smirk and everything. 155 bullets. Wow. Yeah, but the video coming up definitely though. I'll put the video up. Like I said, it's only like yeah, like 25 seconds long. You know, you see them pull up, they come out, they go to the white vehicle, whatever happens, happens. You don't really see it, you don't really see the whole thing really happening, but you can tell that something is happening because you can see like I said, the glass, the smoke, you know what I mean, and all that stuff, and then you see them run right back to the whip, hop in, reverse, and skirt. And it looks like from the video that there was a highway right next to there. So I could just imagine right after that they hopped right on the highway and bam, disappeared, right? Ghost, ghost mode. If that ain't the most, if that ain't one of the most gangster stuff I ever read in my life, yo, for real, like, damn, you know what that is to capture somebody, right? And that person's family is so strong where to the point they got hundreds of guys riding around with rocket launchers and machine guns capturing people from the military, and they captured what was it like 9 or something, 9 10, capturing people just to let your people go. And then on top of that, put stuff on fire, murk people because they murked a bunch of people. That's crazy. That's really something out of a movie. Straight up. That's really out of a whole movie. The plug in Jersey. Yo, Vic, you crazy. Hey, yo, Chad, what's good, man? What's good? Hey, yo, Click Clack, man. Thanks for coming through, bro. Holla at your boy. They let him have it. Mm-mm. But I mean, I can't say like if he showed his face because he was out for 3 weeks, so I don't think they knew that he had anything to do with that. Like I think somebody said something and got him hit up, you know, because he would have been got hit up. They don't wait 3 weeks, bro. They don't wait. There's 3 weeks, nah, 3 weeks because they didn't know who it was. That's why. Then they found out, and that's why it just happened to him on Wednesday because they didn't know. They ain't had no idea. Somehow they found out. Somehow. Somebody said something. They found that it was him and they went and did that. But I'm telling you, if they would have known it was him, he wouldn't have lasted 3 weeks. He would have got that same day. You know what I mean? The same day that he got arrested, they would have went to his crib and would have done whatever. That same day. Trust me, that's how they play. The cartel play. They play, you know what I mean? They react. They just react quick. Ain't none of that, oh, we gonna wait for tomorrow and after 3 p.m. when you know what I mean? When the sun rises or something. Nah, they ain't none of that, bro. It's word. He did that to you. Oh, yo, make that phone call. And that's it. Ain't none of that. Yo, we going tomorrow in the afternoon. Nah, ain't none of that. Ain't bro, they take care of business ASAP. Cartel, they don't play, bro. That's why there's a cartel because they don't play. You know, they are big for a reason. They're feared for a reason. You know, they gotta the way that they play. They have to play like that. It's messed up, but it is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is. Hey, D Marie, what's good? Vic, inside job. Yep. Come on. Somebody that was close to him went to somebody over there, the cartel, and was like, yo, I know who was the one that arrested the big bro. They're gonna be like, whoa, what you want for it? What you want for the information? Be like, yo, give me 50,000, man, and I'll tell you who it is, bro. And he's a high ranking officer too. I just want 50 grand. Oh, here. 50 grand ain't nothing to a cartel. Here's the name. All right, say no more. And that's it. Simple as that. That cartel money ain't no joke, man. You know? Y'all gotta remember one thing that in them countries like that, with the cartels and stuff, they got fields in their country. They got land, right? In their country, they got land, they got field, and they got people over there growing the stuff and then making it in the land, off the land. They're making it. Ain't no the best way to get all your profit is doing it like that. Is by making it. Once you go somewhere and you buy it off somebody, you're gonna lose. Not that you're gonna lose hella bread, but there's a lot of extra bread that you're not gonna make because now you're going through a middleman. But in this case, there's no middleman. The cartel is, you know what I mean? The man. They are the man because they make it. They make it off their country. They make it. So it's made that probably cost them maybe a few dollars to plant or whatever it is, and then pay people to grow it, and then pay people to cut the thing and make it. I don't know how they do it. I've seen videos, but I don't know how to do it. But I know that they go in the jungle and they build like a whole little, what is it? A lab. They build labs in the jungle. A matter of fact, Mexico, Colombia, there's a lot of countries that they got military officers that work only to bring down labs in the jungle. Only for that. They got officers that only work every day by day, trying to find and bring down labs all throughout their country to stop the drugs. You feel me? But I read that it only takes like about, I think an hour or two to make a whole lab again. Once they bring down a lab, they could go somewhere else and open up another one. It only takes them like a few hours to set it up. So imagine that. That's why it's so easy for them to have millions and millions and millions because they can make one in no time. You feel me? In no time they'll make one. They'll lose a lab, they'll make five more. They'll lose one, they'll make five more. Lose one, five more. They got labs all over through the jungle, you know? And then on top of that, you got people getting paid, you know? You got presidents getting paid over there. Well, I don't know about Mexico, but I'm just saying in general, you got presidents that get paid with dirty money. You got lieutenants, sergeants, chiefs, regular police officers, regular people, all types of people getting paid with the drug money. To what? To not say nothing. Then you got only like a handful of people that really, really are working to do the right thing, no matter what. It to them, they have to do the right thing. You can offer somebody like 4 or 5 million. You can offer them all the money in the world, and you got certain people that they will not take the money because they know it's not the right thing to do. 20 million, 100, all the money in the world. You got people that, nope, I'm sorry, I'm still going to bring you down. You're still going to jail. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Not everybody you could buy them. Yeah. You got some people, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. That's the thing. It's not a lot of them. Most people are gonna take the money, you know. But like I said, then you got a handful that they don't care about the money. They're like, nah, bro, we're gonna bring you down, bro. We ain't playing. I don't care how much money you got. That's why they go for the families because they're like, damn, if I can't buy him, then I'm gonna have to threaten him. You know what I mean? And it gets ugly. It gets ugly, real ugly, and quick, very quick. Thursday, October 17th, man. Armageddon in Culiacan, Mexico. An intense gunfight with heavy weapons and burning vehicles blocking roads raged in the capital of Mexico's Sinaloa state, all because of one guy, El Chapo's son, which is the one who took down his father's, role. That's how it goes. Like the king, once the king dies, the son becomes the king. And it keeps going like that until there's no family. Then somebody by default has to be the man. But I don't know how that works. D. Marie, you see that Cartel reality show on VH1? Nah. What's the name of it? Why is fentanyl so cheap? I wonder how it's made. Is it cheap? I don't know. I don't know about that fentanyl. So I don't know nothing about that. All I know is that it's strong and a lot of people buy it to cut. That's the only thing I heard about that. Yeah, that junk. They making that too over there in Mexico and Colombia, you know, certain countries. Up in Asia they got that too. They got a lot of it over there. I think Asia's the one that probably got most of it. I think most of it comes from there. Them Treyway dude, remember that CEO Chris guy? He was getting the fentanyl from China, delivered in the mail, DHL. Yeah, he was getting the fentanyl through the mail, DHL, for a minute until something I think he sold to an undercover cop or something, and that's when he had to tell on himself. For those who don't know, that's the guy that was in the situation with Takashi 69 and the whole squad. He's the main one. He's the main one that really was the reason why they cracked down the whole gang. Not 6ix9ine, it's really him. He's the one really. 6ix9ine just helped them put the puzzle together at the end. But that guy, CEO dude, he was the one who really set them up. He set them up lovely. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm about to get going, family. I just wanted to come on here. I was gonna pre-record it and put it up, but then I was like, nah, I really wanted y'all to be here while I was reading this and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because this is very interesting, man. This is like a movie. I felt like I was reading a book. When I was reading that, I felt like I was reading like a book, like one of them novel books. You feel me? Like some narco type of book. That's how I felt like. Then I felt like like I could imagine everything that was going on October 17th in my head by what I was reading. Like them hostages and burning down the bus. I could just imagine how they ran up on a dude with the big machine guns. Hey, get out the bus. Oh, okay, okay. Every time they ran up, you see, oh, okay, okay. Think about it. Ain't nobody trying to get murked. Anybody trying to get murked for nothing? You feel me? For what? Why you want to be a hero? For what? For what? The government ain't gonna give you $1 million for you playing a hero. Then on top of that, who's gonna play the hero? You got a cartel running a whole town. Who the hell's gonna play hero, bro? Come on, man. Then on top of that, if you play hero and they find out you playing hero, they gonna come for your kids and stuff. So there ain't nobody trying to, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to be in that mess. I don't know. I don't know. since what's that? What is that? What did I say right here? Since what? Oh, that's something else. Oh, okay. I thought I had read something different, but no, that's something else. Smoke from burning cars rises in the Culiacan, Mexico. Look at this picture right here. This was on October 17th. Look at that. That's how I looked it over there. Can you imagine going to like the supermarket? You going downtown and you seeing that, you look up and you see that. And then on top of that, you hearing ambulance and fire and gunshots and people screaming. And can you imagine that? That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't sound that deep, probably, but if you could picture it, that junk is deep. Especially looking at these dead pictures that I'm looking at right now that I can't even show. Like that dude slumped over in the car, man. They did him dirty, bro. They did him dirty. You could see the glass right next to him from the window, right there next to his head, and the steering wheel all busted up, and you see glass and dirt and all types of stuff. His shirt all ripped up, and he had no chance, bro. That dude had no chance, no chance at all. Not even, I think, even if he would have had a vest on, I think he ain't had no chance because they had the machine guns, and most likely they probably had like, I don't know if them big bullets take hollows. I don't know about that. But even if it's not a hollow, them bullets are so big, bro. At close range like that, it's gonna penetrate through the vest, bro. And if it doesn't penetrate through the vest, it's still gonna hit you so hard that it's still gonna kill you. Because they might rip up the vest so hard, one of them just gonna go through, and even if it don't, you're gonna have a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I could just imagine. That's all. You know. But family, let me get going because I gotta go put the video up together. With my little intro and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna put the video up of when they pulled up to him. Like I said, it's nothing gruesome. Ain't no, you know what I mean? Nothing gruesome. Ain't nothing crazy. It's just two vehicles. One hop out on the other one, and then for those if you just want to see it, then it's gonna be there. If not, it's all good. You feel me? Smash that like button. AMZ fam, I see y'all. I love y'all. Y'all already know how we get it. Gang.